Hey everyone, welcome back. Time for a pickup video. The stacks are getting very large, and I figured, let's just do it. So, as far as video games go, this is going to be kind of a light one, but as far as like movies and stuff like that, it's going to be big because of Black Friday. So I definitely took advantage of some Black Friday deals. Oh, since he's right over here, I don't know if anyone remembers when I first showed off Duncan, and he was like this little squirmy puppy. But look at this beast now. He is just friggin' huge, and decided to come down and be in the video, so I thought I'd show him off real quick. But he's getting so big. Yoshy yosh. All right, go do something with your life. Come on. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it and show off the games here, and then we'll go into the CDs since there's not very much, and then we'll go into Blu-rays and DVDs because there is a lot there. So, starting off, found a NES game that I've been looking for a long time, and that is Adventure Island 2. Found it at a half-price books for $10, so I said, yes, let's complete the trilogy. So now I have it. I have Super Adventure Island on the Super Famicom, so I got a lot of Adventure Island to play. But I really do love this series, and so now I have the complete trilogy on the NES. Went to a thrift store, and I've been very disappointed with this store every time I've gone because there's just never any games there. I don't think thrift stores for me ever work out game hunting. But they must have been holding everything back for the Christmas season because they had a bunch of stuff out. And I found a bunch of games that, well, one in particular that I've been looking for, and that was Dark Cloud. And I paid $8 for that. And so now I'm going to play this eventually and then play Dark Cloud too. So I figured, yeah, I might as well have the first one since I have the second one. I hear it's not as good, but it still should be a fun time. Also picked up Castlevania Lament of Innocence, and this was $10, but I remember someone saying that this is actually a pretty good Castlevania game. You know, when you start getting into the 3D Castlevanias, it gets a little weird, but someone said this is a good one, so I figured I'd pick it up and give it a shot since it was there, and they didn't have a lot of stuff. There was a lot of sports games and things like that. They had a copy of Final Fantasy X, and there was something else there that was kind of good, but I already had it, so I didn't pick it up, but oh well. And then I picked up a copy of Devil May Cry 2, and I know this is actually the bad Devil May Cry game, but I, again, like Adventure Island 2, I have 1 and 3, so I figured I might as well get all 3 of them, and I've never actually played this one, but I know a lot of people say it's not as good. But the crazy thing about these is that they're all in, like, if you look at the cases, which it's not going to pick up on the camera, but they're all in really amazing condition. I have games, you know, from GameStop that don't look this good. So to find games in this good of condition in a thrift store, you know, really, really a nice find. So I was really kind of happy with that. Went to GameStop and picked up a copy of this game, and I know this game has kind of gotten a lot of flack, and you know, it was, you know, one of those games that was really overhyped, and then when it came out, everyone's like, oh, this is it. But there is a reason why I bought this, and that is Too Human. And supposedly because Silicon Knights lost the lawsuit against Epic for the use of the Epic engine, I read somewhere that all these games have to be recalled, all the unsold copies of this have to be recalled and destroyed. I don't know if that'll actually ever happen or how many years down the road it'll happen, but I got this GameStop new, which means it was opened, for $5. So, you know, it's sort of a risk. You know, I'll buy it for $5 and see if somewhere down the road if it's worth something. Probably won't be. But then again, I only put $5 into it, so who cares? So I picked up Too Human. And then for the new stuff, this was a big month for the 3DS, and my 3DS library has just like exploded here recently. I showed off sort of in the last video, but I did get Virtue's Last Reward, and I do plan on playing it sometime, but I was talking to Return to Mother Base about it, and he said it's like 40 hours long. I don't know if I'm ready to start that quite yet, so I don't think I'll get to it this year. But definitely excited to have it, and because I really love 999. I also picked up Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, And I don't know if this was supposed to go with all versions of Epic Mickey, or if it was just supposed to be for like the Wii and the Wii U version, but the guys at GameStop gave me the Oswald hat to go with it. So, you know, I could throw this, well, I can't really throw this on because it doesn't fit my big head. But, you know, I could put this on like that and really look ridiculous in videos. So, it's kind of a cool thing to have, but then again, it's like, what am I going to do with this? Where am I going to put it? How am I going to display it? I don't know. I don't know if even the ears are picking up. There you go. So that was kind of funny when I went in there, because the week before I went in there and I picked up Sticker Star, and the guy that I always talk to at my GameStop, he's like, "Oh man, you got something awesome for pre-ordering this," and he pulls out that giant ass sticker. And then this time he laughed again. He's like, "You get something awesome again." So there we go. And then for the last thing, for the Vidgia games, right? Correct? Yeah, no more video games. No more video games. I picked up the collector's edition of Adventure Time, and as soon as I finish Sticker Star, I'm going to throw this in and play it, because I hear it's really short and really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this, because I love Adventure Time, so fantastic stuff. I did an unboxing for this, so if you're interested in seeing that, it's a couple videos back. And then we get into the music, which I think I might have already shown this. I'm not sure. But I found, I've been looking for this group, their albums, for a while now. And I had them, and then all my way back in the day, and then all my CDs got stolen. And I just never got around to buying them back. And that is Daft Punk, and I found Homework and Discovery. Homework I found for $1, and Discovery I found for $6. And I'm very glad to have these back. I love Daft Punk, so there are those. I can't remember if I already showed off Homework or not. Let's see, how do I want to order this? Let's do the Black Friday stuff first, and then we'll do the final stuff here in a minute. So Black Friday rolled around, and my wife and I went out. We went out sort of late in the day, because I don't give a, I mean, for me, the savings is not worth dealing with the craziness, and a lot of the stuff, like the big ticket items, I just don't care about. And most of the stuff that I do care about, the sales go on all day long. So, we went out and went to a few places, and at Walmart, which I usually hate going to, I found Harry Potter's 2 through 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on Blu-ray for $4 a piece. And now I have all the Harry Potters on Blu-ray. So that's nice to have. Yeah, I was thinking about, do I want to get like the Ultimate editions of these, and really looking into the Ultimate edition of, you know, the first one. It's not all that, not a lot of stuff that I really care about. So now I have them all in high def, and that's really awesome. Also, found, this was weird, at Walmart, well, let me start off this. Yeah, because we found them at Walmart first. We also found seasons 2 and 3 of Sons of Anarchy, and this is like one of my new favorite shows. So much so that I even went out and bought a Sam Crow t-shirt at an FYE. So we found seasons 2 and 3 for $10 a piece, and we picked those up, but we couldn't find season 1. So then we went to Best Buy, and Best Buy had season 1 of Sons of Anarchy on Blu-ray for sale, but not the DVD. The Blu-ray was on sale for $16, and the DVDs were still sitting there with no tag on them. So I asked the guy, I was like, are the DVDs on sale at all? Because, I mean, this is not really a show that you need the Blu-ray for. So he took it up to one of the computers and scanned it, and he's like, no, it's still full price. And I looked at him square in the eye and said, well, that's fucking stupid, and walked away. So we picked up the Blu-ray for $16, so that's a little weird. And then I did, after we watched those, even though it just came out and it's still full price, I still had to go out and get season 4 on DVD, because I just love this show. I don't know what it is. It's kind of getting maybe a little too... you know, season 2 was really awesome. Season 3 was pretty good as well. Season 4 gets... I mean, I just don't know. I haven't watched any of season 5 yet. So I don't really know how they're going to come back from sort of all the stuff that happens in season 4. But I guess we'll see. That's part of the adventure. And then at Target, or not Target, yeah, Target, I picked up The Social Network on Blu-ray for $4, I think, $4 or $6, I can't remember. And I actually really love this movie. I think it's a great comment on sort of our modern times, especially how it ends. I know this is not really a factually accurate movie, but I really love the ending where what's that guy's fucking name? The guy Zuckerberg. He's sitting there at the end, and he has this $1 million company, and he's trying to get this one girl on Facebook to friend him, and it's just such a wonderful sort of critique on our modern times. I really do enjoy this film, so I picked that up. And then another Best Buy find. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and it's finally a price that I was willing to pay for it. And The Hobbit's getting ready to come out, so I did pick up the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition on Blu-ray, and I got it for $50. So that was not bad for me. That's a price I was willing to pay for it. It's probably not the best price out there. Some people probably found it for cheaper, but that was a price I was willing to live with. So really looking forward to seeing these in the high def, and then going and seeing The Hobbit. That'd be a lot of fun. And finally, to round this thing out, some of the more recent pickups here. Let's just go in this order. Finally found this DVD at a half-price books. And what a crazy, wild film. I loved it. David Lynch's Wild at Heart. That you have to see this movie just to see Willem Dafoe as Bobby Perdue, like the country. So crazy and so wild. And definitely a David Lynch film. Not as dark as some of the later movies. It's more just kind of wild and crazy. Or wild at heart. But Willem Dafoe really makes this movie. And, oh man, what a movie. So, Wild at Heart, finally found that. I'm missing, I think, from the major David Lynch movies, I'm still missing The Straight Story. Still missing Eraserhead, but I'm waiting because I think Criterion Collection just got a hold of Eraserhead. It's on their Netflix. But I'm waiting to see if they do a physical release of it, and then I still need to pick up Elephant Man, and then I think I have them all. But I really love David Lynch's stuff. Speaking of David Lynch, I was reading an interview where they were talking about the making of Twin Peaks, and they talked about when David Lynch and Mark Frost sat down to sort of hammer out what they were going to do with Twin Peaks. They threw in this movie, which is Peyton Place from 1957, and this is pretty much a barn burner of a movie. I was really surprised by it. It's the typical idyllic utopian town, small town that's just rife with hidden secrets. And some of the stuff this movie covers, I was really surprised that a 1950s movie would cover that. Rape and incest and things like that. But really a great movie. If you have a chance to check it out, definitely check it out. It's not as twisted as, say, the things that were inspired by it, like Twin Peaks and things like that, but it is the sort of, town with secrets, which they always have two names. You ever notice that? Twin Peaks, Silent Hill, Peyton Place, all these really sort of sinister towns always have two words in the name. So Peyton Place, picked that up, really enjoyed that movie. Picked up The Dark Knight Rises, of course. I had to finish the trilogy. And really looking forward. I haven't watched the film yet. I've watched a lot of the bonus features, but I said, I told the wife, I was like, do you want to watch, the Batman movies all in a row? And she says, only if we watch all of them. And I was like, including Batman and Robin? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh boy. So eventually we're going to have a Batman marathon here sometime. But I really love this movie. I thought it was a really great way to end the series. Maybe not as good as Dark Knight, but that was a tough act to follow. But this is still a great movie, and looking forward to seeing it on Blu-ray. Speaking of finishing trilogies, Kenny fucking Powers. Finally, the saga is complete on DVD or Blu-ray, however you wish to watch it. I love this show. Even if this season kind of goes, jumps the shark maybe just a little bit, especially with the ending, but it's Kenny fucking Powers, I love Eastbound and Down. I think it's a great show. So looking forward to being able to watch the entire saga in one set down, which would be you could do that in one day. Yeah, it'd be a long day, but you could do it. And then finally, the last thing here, gearing up for the next Star Trek movie, which the teaser is out right now. Go on the YouTube, type in Star Trek Into Darkness, and watch that teaser. It's going to be a great movie. Picked up Season 2 of The Next Generation on Blu-ray, and I was super impressed with Season 1. Can't wait to dive into this and relive all these old adventures that I used to take, as a kid watching it. Watching the behind the scenes stuff. I always love watching behind the scenes stuff. And finally get to see the Borg in HD, even though it's the television show costumes and not like the movie costumes. But yeah, that's it. Wow. A lot of stuff, but I mean, really, a lot of that stuff I got for pretty cheap. A lot of the Black Friday stuff. So, yeah, I don't really plan on picking up anything here for the rest of the month. I have one thing coming in the mail. Maybe. They changed the release date on it. That's a hint as to what it is. But as soon as I get it, I'm going to do a big unboxing of it and that kind of stuff, so it'd be fun. But other than that, I'm really kind of done for the month. As you notice, my video game buying is kind of slowed down because I'm not really trolling Amazon and eBay like I used to. It just kind of goes in spurts. Eventually, I'll start back up doing it again. But really, I just kind of been enjoying, going around the stores and trying to find stuff. And so that's kind of why the pickups game-wise has been smaller. Plus, I have all these to play, a lot of these to play. So I'm really trying to get through some games before I buy a bunch more. But yeah, so hopefully that wasn't too boring for you guys. Like always, I'll put up another video. Who am I, Luke Morse? Jesus. But episode 5 of Another Gaming Podcast with Ball and Nick is up. So definitely go and check that out. It was a good episode. We're going to have, try to have Nick back as often as we can. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go probably either watch Eastbound and Down or some Star Trek. So everyone out there, have a good day. And I'll see you next time. So take care. See you next time.